Touch cue is a fun one for dogs. It's quick to teach. Dogs have fun with it as a game, and then it gives you a way to redirect your dog. Because you don't have to use a word, it works really well in the therapy dog setting, because instead of the sit, or look, or you know, you just move your hand, and the person you're visiting doesn't even have to realize that you're kind of subtly redirecting your dog. So what I'm going to do, and then people can try this, I'm going to start with a little piece of liver, and you guys could use whatever treat you have with you, or I can give you some of this in my hand. I'm going to quickly move away from having this food in my hand, but I'm starting with the food in my hand, right? So all I'm going to do is try to get her to touch her nose to my hand. I don't want any teeth coming onto my hand, just a nose, just a touch, and then I'm going to give her the food. That's the first step. As soon as she's starting to do that, like she's got the idea to go wherever my hand is, I'm going to take the food out of my hand and just use my hand as the signal. So you can see where we're going with this. We're trying to train that when you put your fist out, your dog will look at and put their nose wherever you are putting your hand. And we want our hand to become a signal. You could probably even move away after one time for most dogs, but 2 times is a better thing. So you figure you're trying to take this dog on the visit, and everyone's supposed to be calm and comfortable, and then the first thing the nurse says is, let's go up to floor 2, and you're like, oh, my dog's never been in an elevator before, and what's going to happen here, you know? And so it's good to have some high value treats around to desensitize your dog to certain things, like let's say they just have sort of a minor what's this about reaction, and you're quickly going, well, I've got some liver here, and they're just fine with elevators from then on. Do you like my game too?
He likes the liver a lot.
That's why I bring the 100% dried liver, because dogs love it. And
Nice.
it's totally healthy for them, you know, because there's nothing else in it. But each kid would interact with your, read the book and then interact with the dog, and sort of break it up. So it's good for some dogs, and for others it's just not a match. And so you just have to think about both parts of the team. I'm gonna have Jack take it away, giving us some information about the guide.
So, first off, what's it made of? Mostly aluminum, and guess what's at the end? Know your dog. And we talked about the prerequisites of the dog coming in. They gotta have the right temperament, they gotta have the basic training elements, you have to understand what they like to do and all this jazz and everything. But a lot of this stuff, the majority of the 3 workshop days, it's training the human to be able to guide their dog through what they have brought into the classroom. So know your dog. Don't think you know your dog. Don't imagine your dog likes to do this, that, and the other thing. What is the proof that you're going to use to understand that your dog is having a good time? A dog is not having a good time is not a good thing to have around.